Hi, Aquarius Pisces. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your Love Tarot reading. This is a timeless look into your love and romance energies. And my name is Gabrielle, for those of you that might be new. Thank you so much for tuning in here to Cusp of Roses, where I do timeless general tarot readings for all 12 cusp zodiac signs every new and full moon and every zodiac season. If you are interested in that content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming live readings. Okay, I tend to go live every day, almost every day. All right. So if you're interested, make sure again you're subscribed so you can tune into our next one. Aquarius Pisces, happy 777 portal, which is the date that we are streaming your love reading on, this particular one, okay? 7 being a quite the divine number, 777, a very beautiful divine sequence. 7 can also be a number of preparation. It's a complete energy, a complete number. Something feels ready. Something feels ready. Timing right, ready, on point. I'm seeing like the Wheel of Fortune in my mind's eye. We'll get a little deeper into that energy. All right. After we do our grounding and gratitude practice, I'm going to sound my singing bowl 1 to 3 times, depending on how I intuitively feel guided. At this time, as the sound is traveling, make sure you do whatever grounding and gratitude practice feels right and best for you in this moment. Once we do that, we'll get into your channel message as I'm shuffling, and then we'll see what the cards have to say. All right, Aquarius Pisces, I was called to the throat and crown chakra for you, but I feel more guided to burn the crown chakra incense, okay? So let me go ahead and get that set up. Welcome, welcome in. I hope that this live does find you all well and in good spirits, okay? Oh, where did my, yep. Hold on, let me go grab my lighter. Oof, let me just scoot all of this back a little bit. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So Aquarius Pisces, if you have not tuned into any of my recent love readings that I've done over this week, I have combined both editions of the Black Hollywood Romance Star Oracle decks. So we have a super large, thick deck here to work with, which I'm really excited about. And I hope it can just kind of bring a well-rounded energy here for love and romance for you. Now, Aquarius Pisces, again, this is the 777 portal. Very, very potent, very high frequency portal date energy, where it does feel like this preparation and completion is what I just keep hearing. Preparation and completion. You've been preparing for this moment to complete itself. You've been preparing for the completion of this particular love cycle. That does not necessarily mean that something is coming to an end. It does feel, though, like a phase of love is transforming and transmuting, ascending, advancing into something that either hasn't been experienced before or something idealistic is what I just heard. Hold on. Make sure this door's closed. Okay. Something idealistic. Like ideal romance is headed your way, or that's where this connection that I feel like you're a part of is going. This would be your ideal partner, your ideal person, your ideal life with them. Yeah, this feels something very permanent about this energy in love and romance for you. I'm seeing the 9 of Cups. So like permanent happiness. Like this is a connection that brings you unlimited joy. Because it's like living a dream almost. Living a dream. I just keep hearing it. Ideal person, ideal partner, ideal person, ideal partner. Okay, so then maybe the fact that I'm repeating it like that for some of my maybe single Aquarius Pisces energies or placements, okay? You could be attempting to manifest this into your life. Claiming the ideal partner, the ideal love, the ideal relationship, and leaving room for it to create itself, for it to happen. Allowing yourself to be guided to the spaces, the places, the things, the people that can maybe lead you to that ideal love or romance. Yeah, hanging out. So you could definitely have a crush here, or someone that you might idolize or feel would be an ideal partner for you. Some of you are advancing out of this hanging out stage with someone where the feeling just isn't casual anymore. There's definitely something a little bit more deeper here. Okay. What else? Before we get in the direct energies, disharmony. Okay. That tells me here, Aquarius Pisces, that you might be the one that's in this energy of idealizing, right? Like, this would be my ideal person, this would be my ideal partner in life, and maybe there's this worry or fear that this person that you are in this kind of crushy energy with doesn't feel the same towards you. I feel like that's just maybe a fear. Or you might be really in this energy and they could also be in this energy, but you might show it differently. So I almost feel like whomever you're connecting with might be a little difficult to read. Like they could be totally feeling super, super happy, a lot of joy, but have a sour look on their face, or, you know, no sort of mood shift or mood that kind of matches that. I feel like this person is just kind of like flat, very even toned, regardless of what they go through. So maybe that's just what it is. It's hard to read this person. So, because again, even in the verbiage here with disharmony, there seems to be, doesn't mean that there actually is, but it's seemingly so that there's a disconnect between you and this person. Use this time to address any issues to restore harmony in this relationship. So there was harmony in this relationship, or there is. Seemingly having a disconnect or not necessarily being on the right or same page here. I almost feel like one person might be very content with just the hanging out phase, and the other maybe wants a little bit more or is ready to advance into more. Okay, anything else here before we get direct energies in love for Aquarius Pisces? Anything else? I get this hear and listen, hear and listen. So this just might be a need to really listen to one another. Whatever the disharmony is, if there is real disconnect here, I don't think it's anything that can't be fixed. I just think there's time to just really have an honest conversation, or like some sort of, maybe that's why I was also drawn, excuse me, to the throat chakra here for you, Aquarius Pisces. Like, it's time to speak up. It's time to say, it's time to talk about where this connection might be going, or what's the ideal. I can't get away from the idealized. Now, Neptune is in retrograde throughout the rest of this year here in 2023. That could be a part of this a little bit for those of you that maybe are subscribed to my Patreon that's tuning in here. Definitely maybe go rewatch the Neptune retrograde reading that I did for all members on Patreon. If you're interested in that, that link is in the description box below. If that feels familiar, that kind of makes sense or kind of clicks with you. So a very, very powerful reading, that Neptune retrograde. So it could offer a little bit of additional clarity, okay, when it comes to love and romance for you, Aquarius Pisces. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, let's just get into the direct energies. Thank you so much, Divine, for being here with me and the Aquarius Pisces Cusp Collective here on YouTube, and Aquarius Pisces Placements, and my soul tribe that might just be tuning in and hanging out here. What's important for them to know regarding love and romance? Direct energies, direct messages regarding love and romance connected to Aquarius Pisces energy. Lover's Lane. Yeah, there's a lot of love here. A lot of love here. This is a time when intimacy and sexual healing are needed. Ooh. And desired. Take the time to blow off some steam in the bedroom. So maybe that disconnect in your pre-shuffle is just because you guys haven't connected in a while. Maybe there's been this kind of routine rut, is what I just heard. Feeling stuck or stagnant in a routine with someone that you do have feelings for, or that a connection that used to be really flirty or really fun or really spontaneous is kind of what I'm sensing. That's maybe just gotten into, you come over to my place, I come over to your place, we watch a movie, you know what I mean? Or we go eat, we order in, like some sort of spark has maybe felt lost or is seemingly lost in this connection. I don't really feel it is, but that could just be what someone's perspective is telling them. Or maybe even the gut feeling is just like something's a little off here, or we've kind of faded a little bit. Okay, and maybe there is a desire to get back into that lover's lane energy from someone in this connection. Okay, what else here, Divine? Okay, love letter. Expect a beautifully written love message from someone that admires you, or maybe you are the one finally expressing your love. So that's what I mean. A lot pointing to communication. A lot needs to be said, a lot needs to be discussed, a lot needs to be expressed. And I almost feel like, Aquarius Pisces, you might need to take some time to really think about what you want to say, if this is you. Like, if there are some things that you want to get off your chest, I really do feel, especially with Neptune being in retrograde, that it's important that you take some time to get your words together. Really make sure everything that you want to say is either written down or you've really thought about it and it is in alignment with what you truly feel. So there does feel like there's this deep layer work here, Aquarius Pisces, that you might need to do around your feelings in this particular connection, your desires as well, and then lay it all out on the table. Okay, what other direct energies are here for Aquarius Pisces in love and romance? Ooh. Where'd you go? Okay. We've got toxic behaviors that fell on the floor. So there might be some toxic energies or habits that need to be cleared out between you two. This could also feel like the temptation. For some of you, this might be a version of your old self that maybe wants to come out again. Again, Neptune being in retrograde, along with Saturn, along with Venus at the end of the month. A lot happening, yeah? That's what I kind of feel. Yeah, I'm sorry. Spirit was just talking to me. Sorry for the pause. I feel like Aquarius Pisces, in this moment of disharmony, in this moment of seemingly being disconnected from this person or not on the same page anymore, or something lacking spark and lacking a little bit of luster, maybe, you might have a tendency, and it could be also this person. Okay, take it how it resonates. We'll let the tarot give us a little bit more detail in a minute. But this could be, how can I say it? It's like, yeah, in in the face of disharmony, there could be this habit of causing a little bit of chaos to kind of get the spark back, or doing some toxic things, or what we all maybe deem as toxic, or I don't know, maybe that varies, right? It might be objective or subjective here. But yeah, like it can look like yelling, manipulation, self-sabotaging, abuse, neglect, and so on. So I really do feel like that's why I felt like sit for a minute, really sort through what you feel. Don't do anything irrational. Don't do anything that maybe an older version of yourself would do amid disharmony or seeming disconnect that might actually sabotage this. Because really, maybe even Aquarius Pisces, what you really, really want is just that lover's lane energy again. Maybe it's been a minute since you and this person did something romantic, or got a little spontaneous, or did something out of the norm, rather than create a drama. I'm not saying that's you, it could be the person you're connected to, but rather than do that, why not just express what you feel and what you want and what you desire? There's this energy of needing to try something new. What you're maybe used to doing in these moments might have worked with the people that you were with in the past. I do not feel like those behaviors or those actions or those choices will work with this person. It might cause more damage than necessary. Not that damage is ever necessary, but it just might do more harm than good. Okay? So I'm going to put that back. Yeah, come on now, because the bottom of the deck, all you really want is pleasure. All you're really looking for is that intimacy, okay? And that sexual healing, or just kind of getting back in this sexy vibe with this person. That's all you really, really want. So just say that, maybe. Give this person an opportunity to step outside of whatever routine you're in and kind of like step up a little bit for you. Like, let them know, communicate it. Okay? Or this could be what someone desires more from you, Aquarius Pisces. What else? What other direct messages in love and romance do we have here? Yeah, okay, so pleasure just wanted to be out here, which is nice, okay? Taking the time to please ourselves or our partner can be what is needed to release some stress. Use this time to enjoy the pleasures of romance. Yeah. A lot of mention around time. Use this time. Use this time. Use this time. This is the time, this is the moment, whenever you're finding this, to express and speak on what it is that you desire, what it is that you want, what you feel may be missing, and to kind of like work out a solution to get back into the energy. Because again, there is or was harmony at one point. I don't feel like this is something that's breaking apart. This is just a part of growing with someone. You might be, Aquarius Pisces, someone that does not like stagnancy in relationships or routine. Doing the same thing the same way every single time is like, no, you need something that's a little out of the box, or, you know, just something that kind of speaks or sparks your creativity or inspiration, or just kind of takes you off guard a little bit. Because I feel like that's where you thrive when it comes to love and romance. When you and the person that you're with can just be and do things randomly without much thought and just go for things, right? Okay, one more. One more direct energy in love and romance connected to Aquarius Pisces. Okay. Ego versus self in reverse. Yeah. That's the time. That's what needs to be reflected. I'm going to push it upright, but we'll remember that that did come out in reverse. So don't fall for the trap of always listening to your ego. Trust the guidance of your true self, because our egos can easily influence our thinking with fear. And that's the toxic behavior. It's the ego, right? The ego, I feel like in this situation, gets flared when, oh, I just heard when someone's not reading your mind. Okay, again, here on my channel, we keep it 100 with ourselves. We always check ourselves before we try to check anybody else or point the finger anywhere else. We want to make sure that we're in alignment and we're on the right side of things here. And I do feel like Aquarius Pisces, you might have a little bit of a tendency to feel as if your partner should know you, know what to do, know what you're thinking, know what you're feeling without you having to say anything. Like, hello, pick up on the telepathy, like read the room, you know, and sometimes people are just not gifted in that area, and you might just have to say what you want. And I almost feel like I'm talking to a group of you that if you have to say it, it takes the flavor or the spice out of the situation. If you got to tell somebody what to do, it's just kind of like, ugh, don't want it. You know what I mean? So it's like you kind of want this person to take initiative. You want them to pick up on the fact that maybe the spark has fizzled out a little bit, and want them to want to rekindle it without you saying, hey, I want to get back in this lover lane energy and we need more pleasure in this relationship. And then, you know what I mean? It's just kind of like, I don't want to have to say it. If I have to say it, then maybe I don't need to be in it. But that's the ego. That is the ego. The ego might be fearing that maybe this person is like lost interest. Maybe this person is bored with you. And I'm not saying that that's the case at all, but I feel like that's the fear that comes up. Maybe they're doing things that, you know what I mean? I just think that's where your ego takes you. Maybe even based on your past, what you've been through. Well, last time, you know, things kind of fizzled out a little bit. It was because so-and-so was doing something else, or they were outside of the relationship, or they were like being sneaky in some way. So rather than just act on what you think is happening, ask and have a conversation and see where this person truly is at before you do anything crazy. Okay? Talk, communicate, because like I said, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who you either have a hard time reading, or they've just gotten comfortable and they're really content with where you all are at. And if you are itching for something strange or something different or something to shift, communicate that first before you just make the situation happen or force it to be something different, or again, cause a little bit of chaos to kind of get the spark going. I really, 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 really feel like you'll want to keep that in check, especially with this person, because if it's just pleasure that you're looking for, don't be too proud to beg for it. And maybe that's the whole thing. I don't want to beg for it. I don't want to da-da-da-da. Ego, a little bit. You kind of got to get over that. If you really like this person, you really love this person, you really care for them, you shouldn't be too shy about letting them know what you want, when you want it, and how you want it. You know, if you're at that point. Now, if this is something new, Aquarius Pisces, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that would be a turn on for this person, for you to just let them know what you want to do and how you want to do it and where you want to do it and when you want to do it and all of that fun stuff, right? And just kind of get straight to the point with it. But maybe there's just this need to kind of learn a little bit more about each other before you do anything irrational. I just feel it. I just feel like there's someone's fear creeping up in their mind, inflaming their ego to make them feel like, oh, like I just heard I can close off, I can shut down. Like that's maybe also a toxic behavior here, like just shutting down, closing off, you know, trying to pretend like everything's okay when it's not. I just think you're looking for romance. I think you're looking for the spark again. I think you want to kind of get back into that energy. And listen, Aquarius Pisces, if that's what you desire and that's what you want, don't be afraid to start that. Don't be afraid to start that. Okay? All right. Let me put this over here. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot and get a little bit more clarity on what's going on here. For Aquarius Pisces, what's going on with this Lover's Lane, love letter, pleasure, and ego versus the self? Lover's Lane, love letter, pleasure, and ego versus the self, divine. Can you clarify this energy for Aquarius Pisces? What's this Lover's Lane energy all about? Come on now. Come on now. It's 777. You've got the 7th major arcana. As we spoke about in your pre-shuffle, I want advancement. I want to take this to the next level. I want to move forward. In order for this to keep going, pleasure has to be reignited or rediscovered in this connection. What else about this Chariot and the Lover's Lane? You've got the King of Wands. So you could be in the King of Wands energy here, Aquarius Pisces, or you could be dealing with the King of Wands, Scorpio Sagittarius energy. Okay. Oh, what was that? The King of Pentacles. You could also be dealing with an earth sign. Oh my goodness. Okay. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Or a fire sign for sure. I feel like it's the masculine energy that, yeah, could be dealing with the Leo. I feel like it's the masculine energy here that wants to somebody, it's the masculine energy in here, and that could be feminine vibration anyway, or someone who identifies as a female in a masculine vibration. They're ready. Like someone's really wanting to just either go to the next level, experience some form of deeper intimacy, or rekindle that. I just can't get away from this rekindle type of energy. Someone feels like they've been holding back. Or maybe you feel like this person's been holding back from you. Especially if this is new. There's somebody who has a very, very strong desire for physical intimacy here in this connection, and they're just holding back because they either don't want to scare you, Aquarius Pisces, or you don't want to scare this person. by how intensely or you feel this energy, or just kind of where that type of sexual energy takes you or what it brings out of you. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I almost feel like there's this streak of independence, like hyper independence in someone in this connection. It could be the feminine energy, who just, that could be a part of the toxic behaviors where you're in connection with someone who does desire you, does want you, or wants to be there for you, but this hyper independence kind of kicks in. Like, I can do it. I don't need anybody. No, I don't need help. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, so what am I here for? I kind of feel like that's what the masculine energy might start to feel like. Like, what am I here for? Just sex? Just pleasure? Like, is that it? Maybe this is how the feminine maybe feels towards the masculine, that they only just want the physical pleasure, not really wanting to go anywhere other than that, or develop or nurture anything other than that, right? Like, where's the love letter? And again, I don't think that the love is not there. I just don't know that it's actually been fully communicated in a way that is received or understood fully. Okay, clarify the energy between Lover's Lane and Love Letter. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Collaboration, working together, a joint effort. It has to be mutual. Someone might be questioning whether the feeling or the love is mutual in this connection. And that could be someone's ego, making them feel like they're being abandoned, or pulling out some of that energy. Overthinking, basically. Who's writing this love letter? Judgment. Okay, Pluto's also in retrograde, so that could have something to do with this as well. Someone will definitely feel the call or feel spiritually guided to express. Let you know where they're at, what they think of you, how they feel about you, what they want with you. So someone's desires are definitely going to come to light. Clarify the judgment for this love letter. Clarify judgment for love letter. Who's writing this love letter? Temperance. So you could definitely be connecting with like someone on the Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, or someone who has strong Scorpio, Sag, or Leo with the Page of Wands in their natal chart. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, the Page of Wands. That's what I mean. Yeah. Someone is going to express their desires. Someone's definitely a lot of angelic energy. Someone might be guided to say how they really, really feel, share it. Again, for some of you, this is something that, this has maybe been a tension that's been building between you and someone for some of you guys. Like the tension, it's just, someone's been really putting in a lot of effort to kind of tame the beast here, to like hold it in, especially if they're a King of Wands. Because I feel like this King of Wands definitely wants to come off as very respectable, like, you know, they're serious, they're in it, like, but they're the master of fire though. Passion, all things carnal, and all things in the body, and all the root and sacral and solar plexus energy you can handle. Someone's just really holding back, like not allowing themselves to kind of get lost in what they feel. But again, I just think it's an intensity that they're just either not sure, Aquarius Pisces, that you're ready for, or that you really want with them. Ooh, sorry for hitting the table. But either way, Judgment and Temperance is saying, in order to really temper and kind of find balance with all of this sacral energy and sexual energy and pleasure and tension, it's like somebody got a Page of Wands. Say what you need to say. Express it. Flirt. Let it out. If for some of you, if like you haven't necessarily been in that energy with this person just yet, I think they're gonna try. Like they're gonna kind of, with the Page of Wands, is like lighthearted flirting a little bit. Like they're gonna try to like throw some things at you here, Aquarius Pisces, to see if you can kind of pick it up, if you can maybe keep up, you know, and just how well you kind of vibe and how you flow with it. Okay, tell me the energy between love letter and pleasure, which is kind of funny to me. Because yeah, I get it. I get that this person, this King of Wands, might feel like, I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to lay it on too soon, too quick, too much. Okay? So this might be a little dip in the water to check your temperature, Aquarius Pisces. That's just what this is. Someone's trying to check your temperature around this tension or what's felt between you and this person. Tell me the energy between love letter and pleasure, Divine. Thank you. You've got the 10 of Wands. Yeah. Let's just say that tension, it's just building up. It's building up. This person has been carrying these feelings for you for a while, to the point where they can barely see through it. You know, and that Sagittarius energy with the 10 of Wands, it's like, I can carry all of this. I can hold it in. I can tame the beast, no problem. But I would really like to release the beast. Like, I would really like to let it out. I wouldn't want to have to hold it in if I don't have to. I think that's kind of the question, Aquarius Pisces, is like, do I have to hold this in, hold this back? Can I? Page of Wands, it's like, let it out in little increments, little by little. Someone definitely just has intense energy or desire here for you. Tell me about this pleasure, because you kind of got it twice here, Aquarius Pisces. Tell me about this pleasure. What is this pleasure all about? What does it look like? What's going on here with this? The Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay, somebody definitely has a cup to give. A lot of emotion to share, but they're worried. Yeah, that's just what that is. Someone's concerned that their love might be a little too intense for you, Aquarius Pisces. And that could be their ego versus themselves. Someone can't help but think about it. Yeah, that just seems to be the theme in these love readings so far. Like, everything that has been held back, pent up, unreleased, not talked about, not discussed, not expressed, when it comes to love, intimacy, pleasure, all of that, that's Venus and Leo for you, right? It's happening. It's happening. It almost has like a Mars energy. So you could definitely be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, or somebody who has that strong in their chart, because I feel Mars really, really close to this. Scorpio. Also, this is your energy, though. You are kind of the King of Cups. 20 degrees Aquarius to 20 degrees Pisces. And maybe the shoe's on the other foot here, Aquarius Pisces. This could be all you. You could be in that King of Wands energy, King of Cups, trying to balance out all this passion that you have for somebody and worried that it might be too much for them. Or you've been trying to hold it back where you just can't hold it back anymore. Oh, there's the Ace of Wands. I just think someone's either wanting to make the move or is waiting for someone else to make the move. Clarify the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Swords for pleasure. It's all these thoughts. You've got Justice. I just heard it's only right. Somebody feels like the only way to really clear out this energy, to really balance things out, is to just have this lover's lane moment and express it. The truth. Ace of Swords. Again, I think whoever has this pent-up tension, Justice would also say to speak your truth. Let the truth be known, because that's what will balance this out. That's what will kind of create an equilibrium between you and this person or whatever parties are involved. I also feel like someone feels, okay, for some of y'all, someone feels like they might have missed an opportunity with you here. And so Justice would say, this is my chance to get it right, or to do it right, or make it right. Clarity, clarify some things. Like, let's just clear this up. Yes, I desire you, I want to do this thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's someone either is just going to make themselves very clear around how they feel about you, or maybe how you feel about this person, Aquarius, Pisces. I just think because maybe this feeling wants to be expressed in a very pleasurable, intimate way, someone's worried about that. I don't know how else to say it. Worried that it'll be too much, or worried that they'll come off a particular way that they don't want to come off. Like, come off as someone who's just sexually driven in the connection, as opposed to someone who truly has love for you. You know what I mean? Like, someone's just really concerned about how it looks, or the optics of it all. Clarify the energy between pleasure and ego and self. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, this could also be somebody second guessing whether or not. Yeah, I just think that's what it is. Someone is second guessing whether or not the feelings that they feel, the desires that they have in this connection is mutual. And that could be just this person's ego, fearing that it's not. So part of their mind is saying, no, this person doesn't like you like that, or no, they wouldn't want to, you know, be open to you, or, you know what I mean? Someone's mind could definitely be beating them up here, Nine of Swords, about what they feel and what they want to do, or what they desire out of this connection, or what they want. Don't fall for the trap. So even though the ego versus self came out in reverse, this could be the decision with the Justice that someone isn't going to fall for that trap of the ego. And trust what they feel, trust what their higher self, clearly with all this angelic energy, trust what their angels, their guides, their ancestors are leading them and pushing them and nudging them to do. Because there's a Ten of Cups here to be grabbed. It's like, this is something that can, this is the harmony. Thank you, Divine. This is the harmony. And even with the Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, someone could feel like they've been doing a lot of the work, heavy lifting in this connection. That could be you, Aquarius, Pisces. That could be this person. And so it's like, something's got to give. Something's got to balance out. Something has to be a joint effort. We both have to mutually want this. I can't just want this on my own. I can't just keep wanting after you if you're not going to want after me too. That could be what the Judgment is. Someone may feel like they have more developed feelings for you than you have for them, because I kind of feel like you're showing up in this Page of Wands energy and this person's in the King of Wands. Like almost like, oh, is Aquarius Pisces just flirting with me? Like, are they just kind of, is it just innocent? Is it lighthearted? Am I reading too much into it? That could be a fear for someone here. Or do they really want to connect with me in that way? So what is the ego versus self for Aquarius Pisces? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Someone definitely wants to express, but it's like, okay, no, let's be sensible. Let's be practical about this. I just think this is maybe just a big misunderstanding or a big miscommunication between you and this person, Aquarius Pisces. Because again, I feel like you guys are looking for this person to take initiative or just kind of like be a little spontaneous a little bit, but because they're nervous about their desire to be spontaneous and how you're going to take it, they're trying to be practical where they need to be in the Knight of Cups, where they just need to flow with what they feel. But they're trying to be like sensible about it and like, well, no, you know what I mean? Like holding back. Yeah, it just needs to be discussed. Yeah, so we're providing some confirmation here with the High Priestess coming out. Someone just has to follow their higher self and trust that what they feel, what they sense is the 10 of Cups, and that they're not going to be in that energy alone. Or maybe, Aquarius Pisces, this person just needs reassurance from you that they're not in this alone. Yeah, that's 5 of Pentacles, exactly. Someone doesn't want to feel left out in the cold. Someone does not want to have to worry whether or not they're pleasing you the right way. Yeah, that's the fear. Are they pleasing you enough? Are they pleasing you in the right way that you like it? Like maybe you've pulled back a little bit for some unknown reason, or maybe seemingly there's just been a lot going on. I just think there's not a lot of clarity where there needs to be. So because there isn't a lot of clarity, someone's worried that they're either moving too slow, not taking action, or they're holding something up. Where this Knight of Pentacles wants to be the Knight of Cups. But because maybe you're the one that they can't read, Aquarius Pisces, so they just don't know. So the safest thing to do is to just slow down, take their time, or just kind of like think about it and be practical. But if they really knew what you wanted, they would quickly get into that Knight of Cups and just express it and let it out and let it be and go with the flow. It's like someone's fearing the flow of what they feel and sense and kind of desire, because they don't know how the other person's going to take it or if that's what you want. So you could have somebody who, dealing with someone here who's maybe overthinking from a people-pleasing point of view. Like they want to please you, or they want to be pleasurable for you, or enough. Like they just want to know or have some sort of reassurance that they're enough, that you won't maybe want to go seek something else out or desire anything else, or again, that maybe they have more developed feelings for you than you have for them, and that would be them carrying a lot of what they've cultivated for you, and it's like it can't be expressed because you don't feel the same way. Do you know? I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Tell me more about, or clarify here, Divine, the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles for ego versus the self. Yeah, that's just what wants to come out here. Fear. The ego is holding this person back. Or the ego is holding you back, Aquarius Pisces. Because again, I kind of feel like this could be either way. Maybe you are connecting here with some fire energy. And maybe you, because Pisces energy is the Knight of Cups. I feel like it's Pisces Aries energy. But either way, yeah, I think you might be the one that's worried about whether or not what you have to offer, if it's enough for this person. So I kind of feel like it's this Judgment, Temperance energy that has been expressing love letter, kind of like saying little things, sharing what they feel, flirting with you, from a space. I really do feel like if that's the case, this person is only operating out of the Page of Wands with you because they're actually holding back their King of Wands energy. Like, there's no issue with this person taking control. Like, they have a lot more desire for you than they're letting on. But it's almost like they're just kind of lightly being in the page to just see your response. And I almost feel like maybe it's you, Aquarius Pisces, that feels it, wants it, like also has the feelings, but maybe is overthinking how to connect with that, or maybe struggling with that a little bit. Maybe because of the past, maybe because of your fears, maybe because of things that you haven't yet faced within your own energy when it comes to love. Maybe a little bit of your own ego. That's what I'm saying. It's just somebody here. I think it's just misunderstanding. And if you and this person can just have a real honest conversation about what you both feel, I think you'll realize that you have a 10 of Cups with one another. You have a 10 of Cups. Ace of Wands again. Yeah, it's there. It's just... it's like you're both holding back. You're both holding back from one another, where it just needs to flow. It just needs to flow. Okay, to clarify the 3 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups here for me. For Aquarius Pisces, there will be, excuse me, let me slow down. There will be an extended reading here for you, Aquarius Pisces, that will be live on Patreon. Right after this reading, I'll be going live over there. We'll look a little deeper in the tarot to see what additional information might be here. We'll then also clarify with the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle to kind of look a little deeper into this 10 of Cups and what are the energy dynamics around that and between you and this person. What's there in the romance and the relationship that's important for you to know. And then we will pull some love note oracle messages from an oracle deck that I created, just to kind of see where this person's head is at, where their heart's at, what they feel towards this connection, what they want you to know. So if you're interested in that, make sure you join me on Patreon so you can tune in. And once that live is complete, I will post the link to this direct extended reading for this one in the comments down below. Okay. We've done about, I think I'm on my 12th round of love messages and love readings here, or love extended readings. And all of them are posted on Patreon and available there for all 12 cusp. When you join, you get access to all of them. Okay, not just for one sign, not renting it, always there, always available for you to rewatch as many times as you need to. So what's this 3 of Cups? Yeah, I think that's the desire, right? Wheel of Fortune. The desire is for there to be a mutual joint effort. I think one person fears being the only one that has the feelings, the only one that will be expressing these feelings, and the other person is just going to be quiet or just receptive but not reciprocate. And then it's just kind of like on that same other end, the person doesn't want to overdo it. You know, it's really interesting. I think you both feel this, you both want it, you're just kind of doing like an awkward little 2-step around it. Just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think you both are holding back because you don't want to be too intense for one another, when the intensity is what you both need. Just like the Lover's Lane, you need to release that tension. You need that. You need it. You need it. Okay? Tell me more. 10 of Wands. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, right? And I guess that's partly what I was saying. Like, someone is worried that they might come off like they only want sex or they only want intimacy when they actually do want something solid. They want to invest. They want to grow this. They want to connect. They want to plant the seed. They want to nurture the connection. They don't just want to be here one moment and gone the next. Yeah, they want a new beginning. I just saw the Fool card, but then I lost it. Okay. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, look at that. Look at all of that. Let's look through this right quick. Okay. You've got the Lovers. Well, they told me to start with the King of Swords. Okay, so you have the King of Swords, Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, right? Kind of feel like the King of Swords is your energy, Aquarius, Pisces. You might want to, yeah, Knight of Cups. You want to express what you feel. You want to kind of reciprocate, but something's holding you back here from taking the risk or taking the leap to do so. It's definitely thought patterns or how you're overthinking something, Nine of Swords here. So you want to clear that out with the Six of Swords. There's that energy of going deep within, really acknowledge and connect with what you feel and what you sense, and take control. Step into the power seat, okay? Emperor energy, because this is a Two of Cups, a relationship, a connection, a friendship at best, or at the least, okay? That will offer some form of healing, right? You see the two snakes wrapped around here? It's a healing symbol, Archangel Raphael. There's healing to be had between you and this person, sexual healing maybe. Again, it's the intensity that you need. You both need it from one another. But it's like, again, I'm not sure how I want to come off. I don't want to be cut off or shot down or torn apart because of all this cup energy, all these things in desire that I feel. But you got the Ace of Swords. The truth is, this person who is on the other side of this, of you, Aquarius, Pisces, they want the same thing. They feel the same thing. They're getting all the same signs, synchronicities, push, energy, nudges, downloads, all of that about what's possible between you two. And they're connecting with the fact that, yeah, this could definitely be a love connection and a relationship, a soulmate maybe. But I think that the question is, how do we choose the path that leads to this being abundant and not toxic? Like, with the toxic behaviors that came out, I think that's just the thing. It's like someone just, I think you both are just kind of like trying to avoid your old selves or showing up as your old self, but still being so new in the new self that it's like, I don't even know how that's going to be read or how it's going to come across. I just know what I feel. Just know what I sense. I know what my spirit is telling me to do. Okay, I would say follow your spirit here. Always. Ooh. Okay, let's clarify this though. Clarify the Ten of Cups here for Aquarius, Pisces. Thank you. Page of Cups, right. This is kind of like, I think we could possibly have a thing that could really work and that we both maybe really want. It's again, the pages are very innocent energies. They're childlike energies. This is a lesson in opening up, Aquarius, Pisces, being vulnerable, okay, letting people in, not fearing it, not being worried about it. I think this person comes in peace, especially with Judgment and the Temperance and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this person comes in peace with Cancer and the Chariot being your first thing. They want this Ace of Pentacles. They only come to balance out. I don't think this person is coming to do any sort of harm or malice towards you or to kind of like leave you in the cold. I just think, yeah, they're coming with the desire to really work with you, to collaborate, to just kind of build a relationship, grow something, which is what you want. It's what you want. All right? Yeah, Eight of Wands. Shift forward. Okay? Follow the signs, follow the synchronicity, follow your spirit here, Aquarius, Pisces. Or if you're cross-watching, cross-watcher, follow your spirit towards Aquarius, Pisces, okay? Don't be scared. Don't be shy. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into your extended energy and reading. Again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you found this reading helpful and insightful. Maybe filled with some confirmation around what you got going on or what's to come here for you in love and romance. If anything resonated or you connected with any of this energy, let me know that in the comments down below. I'd love to hear that from you all. And if you're new here, make sure you drop your birth month and date so I can know you are a cusp if you are a cusp. And even if you're not, if you're floating around the cusp season, and you can find that out in the description box if you are in that cusp window. and you still resonate, let me know that as well. I'd love to say hi to all of my new people tuning in here. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support. It has been an honor to read for you in this moment, Aquarius Pisces. Truly, truly an honor. I thank you so much. And we're going to head over to Patreon for this extended, because I have a feeling with all this pleasure, it's going to get a little juicy. Okay? So we're going to head into that. I hope to see you in our next one, Aquarius Pisces. Namaste.